Surely you're not bowing to pressure, Mr. Hanssen?
The board are keen he gets to participate in the opening ceremony.
Oblivious to the imminent PR disaster when it leaks that one of our porters leapfrogged the list.
No leapfrogging has occurred.
But you are saying he's on someone else's list of one.
Freeing up your time to meet your electives targets.
Yeah, I know. The regulators have got their fining hats on. Have a good mind to call their mothers.
Let's get them done, please.
I'll be glad when the Olympics are over.
Oh, can you say that? I'm so excited. I've got butterflies.
Right. Rick's list, my list. Loser buys pizza for the whole team.
Except Mr. Griffin isn't here today.
I've not seen a leave for.
It's a 3-month checkup with a specialist, actually, arranged in haste.
Right. Well, there's no arguing with that one, is there?
Not really, no.
So you want me to meet twice the target with the same number of staff?
I want you to organise your resources as you see fit.
Mr. Hanssen.
Tell me, is that an angry little midwife I hear?
I will shut down, Mr. Hanssen. Do you hear me?
Want me to engage you in high-level bariatric discourse?
No, one must face one's demons. Miss Rimini.
I picked the wrong week to give up the Shiraz.
For the most part, you've been asymptomatic.
Yes, more or less.
It says here you think it was caused by a giant sneeze.
I just said that to ensure confidentiality. Don't want to give away performance details.
Right. Well, let's get it fixed, shall we?
Everyone in the company's very grateful. We've become like family now.
Well, if we couldn't make exceptions for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, where would we be?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Hanssen. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Fanger, for this.
No worries. I'd just be at home shouting at Matthew Wright.
But you must understand you're under no obligation.
Yeah, don't worry, Mr. H. I'm not going to take you to a tribunal.
Still, we take our duty of care very seriously. Maternity leave is ring-fenced. Mr. Fanger, may I say to the board that we will get our man to the finish line?
Oh, yeah, it's easy street. Takes me back to my youth.
Excellent.
Mr. Hanssen, can I have a word?
I suppose so, yes.
Well, when I say word, I mean discuss generally the direction Darwin's going in.
Far away.
Well, it struck me that we should be building on the stuff I did stateside. Look at expanding our congenital defects portfolio.
Led by you?
Well, that would make sense, yes.
OK, but just so that I can manage your expectations realistically, I must say that there is a 0 chance of any additional resources. If I were to free up anything for CT, it would go towards the transplant unit.
Yes, but how long is that going to last?
Well, we've budgeted for the next 4 quarters.
I mean, when Miss Afango goes on maternity.
Oh, I think you'll find she'll return fairly swiftly.
Well, they all say that. But let's get real. We both know that she's the type who'll take a look at those teeny tiny fingers and pack it all in. Question is, where will that leave us? Excuse me. You need to stage an intervention.
Enlighten me.
Afango's gone into labour and won't go home.
Really?
Yes, really.
And she told you this?
Well, she's pretending it's fine.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. But I'm guessing it's because she feels pressured to operate on the Olympian porter. High profile and all that. Take her off it, I'll step in.
Well, I've seen some crafty backbiting in my time, but that takes the biscuit.
I'm not lying. She's groaning like a Frisian.
I ignored your earlier intimations about Miss Afanger and her motives, putting it down to professional jealousy, but I will not, I repeat, not be drawn into this nonsense.
Mr. Hanssen, she's a first-time single mum who doesn't know what she's doing.
And you obviously know nothing at all about her situation.
Fine. Well, don't blame me when she's screaming in agony in theatre and the porter's bleeding out.
Miss Afanger, a word with you, please.
Let me waddle to your service.
Now, you understand, I hope, that I respect your decision to work until your due date.
Uh-huh.
And that by asking after your progress, I'm not making any judgment about your fitness to work or your skills or your long-term career choices.
Wow, they really are scared of being sued by pregnant ladies.
Miss Afanger, don't you think you should be at home?
OK, I had a show this morning and I've been getting some pains, but I really think it's early days.
Let's take you off the case. I'll ask Miss Naylor to do it if necessary.
I'm one step ahead of you. I'm not daft. They said they'll take him on Keller. Serena Campbell do it.
Ah, well, that's excellent news. Transfer him and head home.
I can't. The mother, she's on her way here. There's no point going home just to come back in.
Well, would you at least head down towards maternity just as a precaution?
No, I don't want to start without her.
You might not have a choice.
Do Johnny's gone to get her from work. She's been through so much. I don't want her to miss anything.
That is understandable, but
What's
really...
break? I'm down there. I promise.
Miss Naylor?
Hello, Henrik.
I wonder if I could ask you to call me Mr. Hanssen, please.
Yes, me too. Henrik, I'm down in maternity and... Fine. You win. I'll make room. And they're being really very helpful.
Mr. Usman.
The great man himself. Honoured.
It's reached my ears you've been cancelled.
Did Danny Boyle kick off?
Well, he may have spoken to one or two of the other porters, yes.
I know I'm not urgent. Just, well, you work here 20 years. You hope for a few perks.
Of course, and it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And good publicity for the hospital.
Indeed, but in this case, we must respect the clinician's call, I'm afraid. I understand your disappointment. I just wanted you to be in charge of the facts. Miss Campbell.
I am wearing my cloak of invisibility.
Well, fortunately, I have on my night vision goggles, and I can see right through your cloak of invisibility.
10 hernias down, 2 to go. You may walk in my wake, or even give us 20 quid for the pizza fund.
Shall we have a word in your office, please?
Oh, come on. How can I be in trouble? Is this because I didn't prioritise the PR stunt?
No, you failed to diagnose bowel ischemia.
Right. So this is Erin Barker.
Why, how many other blockages have you failed to diagnose, shall we?
She wasn't presenting in pain or with any contraindications. We had an unachievable list, which we've almost achieved, and you told me to run my ward my way, so I took the executive decision to close the non-electives.
You did what?
Oh, that isn't what this is about?
You closed the ward to non-electives.
Yes.
Right, and how did that little scheme pan out?
Well, we will hit our targets, and the patients downstairs were seen more efficiently. I won't deny some unintended consequences caused by early-stage confusion.
Oh, of course.
It's because we move people around so much that communication errors occur. That much became clear, validating my initial instinct.
Well, it's interesting. Perhaps we should trial it for a longer period.
Well, it would certainly improve my throughput.
And AAU will concur, will they?
Of course. You're just annoyed you didn't think of it yourself.